Pepe,
This
founder and
conference will
president.
now be recorded.
Let's do that again. I'm thrilled to be bringing you Michael Pepe, founder and president of Proformex. As I'm hoping most of you on the phone know, Proformex is the leading policy and annuity management system in the United States. Agency One has a strategic relationship with Proformex. Many of you heard them speak at our annual meeting last year, and they were scheduled to speak at our meeting, which was going to be held at the end of April. But unfortunately, that meeting has been moved till the end of October, where they will be bringing an in-depth update. But we invited Michael to talk to you this afternoon about what's happening at Proformex, some of the updates and improvements that have been made, giving everybody a basic review of how the system works and how and why it is most important that you're doing the things that Proformex recommends in this COVID-19 environment that we're currently living in, so you can best serve your clients. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Michael Pepe and say thank you, and the floor is yours.
Great. Kathy, thank you very much. And everyone that's attending, thanks for your time. Hopefully you're safe and your family's safe as well through these unique times out here. But we wanted to just give you some updates. Again, Inforce management, obviously we all know it's important, but after what's going on now, and we believe that it's now more than ever important for you and your clients. 1 second, let me see if I could go forward here. So what we wanted to do is put together 3 ways that Proformex can help with this post COVID-19. The 3 things that stand out for us are monitor and enforce policy performance. Again, that's our current platform, which I'm going to give an overview here. Then, some of the new enhancements that we made are really help you uncover revenue opportunities in your book of business. And then the last one, is how do you really protect and enhance client relationships utilizing technology in this new way of doing business through Zoom meetings and WebExes and over the phone. So we truly believe that with our partnership with Agency One, we could really put you in a unique situation with your clients and obviously protect them and their beneficiaries. The first thing with Proformex, obviously a little background, we're post-sale servicing of insurance contracts. So we know that you have many choices out there from carriers and different products, and you're doing the right thing for your clients, but the more products and the more carriers you utilize, the harder it becomes to manage Inforce books of business. So our platform is all about post-sale servicing to help you do that. We have automated the request for statements and illustrations so that you could dictate how you want to run and the timing and the system where you request them on your behalf. We also build in proactive policy monitoring and alerts, so you could set guidelines for each particular policy, and it will alert you if a policy gets off track sooner than later so that corrective actions can be taken. And then we give you consolidated portfolio analytics. So as we're tracking and monitoring individual performance, we're rolling up those analytics so you can see holistically across your entire book of business where the issues are and where are the opportunities. And lastly, we help you put together client-ready reminders and reporting so that you could consistently give your clients reports each and every year, again, saving you time and delivering a consistent touch point for you and your clients. The dashboard itself, it is built to be intuitive so that you have complete visibility across your entire book of business. And again, it doesn't matter what products, what carriers, where you wrote insurance from the past, we could take all that data and incorporate it in one platform for you. So for the first time, you're going to have your total book of business in one place, totals up your death benefit, your premiums, your cash values, your surrender values. We track the individual performance for every life insurance policy across the lapse age, death benefit, premium, crediting rate, and carrier condex. Those could be set globally, then you could adjust them on an individual policy basis as the client's needs change throughout the life of the contract. And from there, you could see that we roll up policy alerts across your entire book of business. So we could identify all policies that are projected to lapse in the next 5 years, any term period set to expire in the next 2 years, any term product with a conversion feature set to fall off within the next 2 years, We could also identify life settlement opportunities and premium financing opportunities in your book of business. So for you guys, it's an opportunity, and for your policyholders, these are potential issues or pitfalls that are coming up, and you're getting ahead of it, so you know what's coming down the pipe for you. From there, we could do portfolio reporting. You have the ability to create, display, and report on both the life and annuity policies. You could build your own portfolios. You could add customizable fields. You could add your comments to this, and it gives you a nice deliverable for your client across their entire insurance portfolio. And then from there, you could drill into individual policy reports. Our system automates the policy review process from the document process, and once those statements and illustrations come back in, we can create this first page for you automatically, saves you time, and then gives you the ability to adjust these and finalize the report at the end. If there is an issue with the policy, you have the ability to add a second page and showcase alternatives for your clients, whether it's internally to get the policy back on track, or whether you're showcasing product alternatives outside of the current contract. And we also have the ability to showcase life settlement evaluations for each and every one of your policies. So at the end of the day, your client knows how the policies are performing based on their guidelines. What are their options internally to get the policy back on track? What product alternatives are available that meet their guidelines? And lastly, if they can't afford the premium or no longer need the coverage, what's the potential value of that policy across 5 relative underwriting classes? So if the client is in the same or better health than they were at the time of issue, all the way to serious conditions now, gives you a good sense of what the market bears, then obviously you make your recommendations and guide your client from that point on. We also have the ability to do the same thing on the annuity side now, editable reports for annuity reviews. So again, you could track the performance, you could list and showcase the contract details, policy values, and any riders or benefits that are associated with that policy. So at a high level, you start with the portfolio reporting, the individual monitoring, and you could drill into individual client-ready deliverables. All these reports, you could customize the cover page with your logo, your disclosure, and you could add comments to the end of all these reports. So very easy for you to deliver streamlined, professional-looking reportings year over year for your clients. What's new with what we're doing here? Again, we thought it was important to really take a step back and say, okay, the key to this system is Inforce monitoring of the policies, but how can we really help our clients really go through all their policies and really focus on the ones they need to review? So the first thing we added is a risk assessment analysis. So it doesn't matter now if you load in 1,000 policies, 500 policies, 500,000 policies. We work through that data and we give you analysis on what policies need to be reviewed immediately, what policies can wait for 90 days, 180 days, review within a year, and review on regular cycles. And again, how we set this up is with agencies' input and help. As we get access to the data and pull in additional data points for you, we're able to say, okay, of your block of policies, these are the ones you should focus on now, and here are the issues with those policies. We believe this is going to help you obviously support and enhance your relationships with your clients and work through all the noise and really focus on the reviews that need to be done now to protect your clients. We also added the life settlement analysis to help identify potential policy sales. And again, our original filter just showcased what policies are out there, but now we're showing you these are the gold, silver, and bronze opportunities within your book of business. Again, just pointing it out so you know and you're aware of it. But again, especially in these times, clients' needs may have changed, their cash flow may have been reduced, and they're looking for alternatives. And again, they're looking to you for guidance here. So this is another tool to help you support that. What's coming? We're actually excited about this. We are using our data and building algorithms to say for every policy that's in our platform, what will happen if you make some adjustments. So if you do premium reductions or if you do with withdrawal, how is it going to affect your coverage duration? So we believe this is going to be a great little tool that when you're sitting down with your clients and they're concerned about their current cash flows and they're looking to make adjustments, this is really going to help you to do a lot of what if scenarios with them, so you could really support them and give them the peace of mind knowing if they do make a change to their current contract, you know, the coverage hopefully will still be in line for them. And then we are excited with our Agency One partnership. Again, it's all about protecting and enhancing client relationships. So, you know, for the last year or so, we're really building out the Agency One dashboard. We're going to be adding many policies to the platform here. And with Agency One, they're going to have line of sight and visibility on the policies that get loaded in the platform to really support you and your clients. And then for each Agency One agent that becomes a subscriber of ours, you'll have your own dashboard for your firm and your agents, and you'll be able to focus and direct your attentions to the policies that need your attention in your block of business. What we're doing here with Agency One, we're really excited about our partnership. And again, you know, it's all about building this long-term relationship to support you. So Agency One does have their enterprise platform. So it's to enhance their agent Inforce policy support and help drive new sales. At the Agency One level, we are going to do the book of business analysis, so we could help Agency One identify at-risk policy and settlement options and opportunities, so they could you know, contact you guys directly. Then at the agent platforms, complete Inforce management of the book of business through the dashboards, through the reporting, through the alert system, the automated policy reviews on the life insurance side, the annuity reporting that you could edit and customize to increase the client touch points and the deliverables, exclusive pricing with Agency One, starting at $1,800 per year. That's a $1,200 reduction from our retail platform. And what we wanted to do for the Agency One agents out there is with the COVID-19, you know, we want to push out our first payment net 180 days. You know, to really support you. We know that the times are tough here. Cash flow for everyone is king right now. So for any agents that sign up with us in the foreseeable future, you know, the invoice is going to be due up to net 180 days for you moving forward. With that, I wanted to open it up for questions, comments, and, you know, turn it back over to Kathy.
Hey, thank you, Michael. Is it possible for you to get a little bit more granular on the dashboard?
Yep.
And pull up whether it's the Agency One dashboard or another dashboard, so the advisor can actually see, you know, can actually see what the output is and what it's going to look like, and when you the call to action, because I think that's really impactful.
For sure. Give me 1 second here. Oops. Wait. All right, bear with me a little. My internet's a little slow at home here, but 1 second it will pop up. So again, what you're looking at is the Proformex dashboard here for you. And again, how we do it, we roll up the totals for you across your entire portfolio. Any firm that has multiple agents, you could select any one of those agents and see their book of business directly in front of you. And then for our tracking system, again, you could set global guidelines, and you could adjust these guidelines for every one of your policies. So you could see if you're looking at any policies, it has guidelines set in here, and you could see that this particular policy has 2 red lights. That means that this policy's lapse age is off track based on the predetermined guidelines for coverage duration and the financial strength of the carrier. You do have the ability to adjust these on the fly at any time as the client's needs change. You could adjust them all, or you could go into individual ones and adjust them on an individual basis. So again, very powerful, very intuitive. I will tell you, as my background as a producer, when I was utilizing this, This helped me shave off about 6 weeks of the sales cycle because the clients knew what their guidelines were. They could confirm them prior to the review. When they saw the report and it was off track, they were looking at me for guidance to help them. So very simple to understand for the clients, but very powerful on the sales side for you as well. And from there, after we do those individual reviews, now it rolls up every policy as an alert. So again, if I click on this, these are the 244 policies that are going to lapse in the next 5 years. Pulls it all up for you so you could really focus on that book of business and what issues or opportunities are for you for those particular clients. Same thing with the term periods ending. Term conversions are big ones coming up. So again, very powerful tool to really give you line of sight on the issues or the opportunities within the book. You could see that the system automates the request for statements and illustrations. So you could see that there's 9 policies that we're waiting for documents to come back. And once those documents come back, it's very easy to just drag and drop those statements directly into the policy. And then we store them, we put them in the archives, we translate the data, we update the database, and we alert you when the policy is ready to finalize so that you could review the review, modify it, and hit finalize, and it's ready to go out the door for you and your clients. So again, you know, in my old world, it took about 3 hours to do a review from start to finish. Now you got 10, 15 minutes on the back end, reviewing it, making your recommendations, and finalizing the report. So very powerful tool, saving time and money, but ultimately at the end of the day, making sure these policies are performing based on the client's needs.
Hey, Mike,
Yep.
This is Ann Larkins, and Bob and I have found this to be a very, very powerful and useful tool. And a lot of people listening may look at this and find it to be quite a daunting program. And it is, but once you become familiar with it, it is extremely user-friendly. And I have to give kudos to your staff because any question that I have had has been immediately responded to, whether it be by email or phone call or whatever. I have not had to wait even 5 minutes to get a response. And I've uploaded new policies. The data that's come over from Agency 1 has been input with accuracy, and anything that we've had any issues with has been dealt with quickly, and both by Bridget at Agency 1 and by your staff. I just want to thank everybody who has helped out with this process, and we love it. We're getting wonderful feedback from our clients and what they are getting from us. So thanks a lot. It's super.
Oh, hey, no, thank you for that. I will definitely pass it on to our customer success people. You know, we're fortunate to have a great team, and we're committed to Inforce management and really being a partner with you for the long term. So thanks for those kind words.
Sure.
Okay.
Any other questions, Kathy?
Well, I'm going to put that out to the group. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay. Well, terrific. If you have not yet partaken in the Agency 1 Proformex partnership, we will be following up with you directly to further introduce you to the opportunity. And if you are working with them already, thank you. And we hope that you're all having the great success that Ann and Bob Larkins are experiencing. Michael, thank you for your time and your insight and for the opportunity. We look forward to welcoming the Proformex team to our annual meeting in October, at the end of October. And I hope that everybody stays safe, and we look forward to presenting the next WebEx on Wednesday afternoon, and Lisa will be sending an invite out later today, and that's featuring our friends at John Hancock with some sales opportunities. So I hope everybody got some value out of learning a little bit more about the Proformex system. And everyone stay safe. And if you've got any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out to your team at Agency One. Thank you so much.
Thank you.